What is good, guys? The crypto markets just experienced a massive catalyst. Traders who incorporate this into trading plans from now into Q1 are going to see significant upside. Meanwhile, it was only last week we were doing videos saying intelligent traders will not take profit in Q1 of 2025. Now that the data and catalysts have caught up to the market, it looks like there's not going to be any significant upside in Q1 in the first place. And this is for cryptocurrency as a whole. We're about to zoom in and connect this all to CASP in a moment. But first, let's take a step back and address the morale in the community. BitBoy, a major KOL, stepped up and created a lot of FUD last week. When we go further into that, it's as clear as day why. BitBoy sells 7 of his Bitcoin for CASP. The HIT network GPU system was used to mine CASP. When BitBoy lost connections to the company, a significant amount of his property was confiscated, including vehicles, real estate, and cryptocurrencies. The details haven't been made available to the public, but based on his social media alone, inside his FUD video, in my opinion, it appears that he was addressing the business partner that stabbed him in the back, saying, "I don't care about the enormous bag of CASP that you stole from me. I'm BitBoy. Watch me try to get the price to dump." So this almost can be flipped around into a 180 in the scenario BitBoy never got fired and didn't get his CASP bag separated from his custody. He would still be on Team K. This video isn't about rumors and gossip. It's about hard, factual data. And we can see way earlier this month, there was the minutes release. Then a jobs report. We are able to make actionable trades to the upside on Moonwell and other assets using these data sets until the CPI report came out. CASP was hovering around 19 cents and everyone on social media was going crazy for it, talking about what its peak in the bull run would become. As inflation seemed to increase, the exact same entities that have been buying enormous bags of CASP during the FOMC meetings with this monetary inflationary jobs-based data are the exact entities that turned around and started selling it before the public could get their hands on the information we're about to share with everyone. The tinfoil hat brigade on X was posting screenshots from the book orders on Kraken and MEXC with captions reading, "Oh my God, look at the size of the selling pressure. It's got to be manipulation." When we signed up to trade CASP, we did it knowing it was fair launch. So the exact same gigantic entities that were selling into retail since that CPI data came out, showing there'd be high inflation, they just dumped all over us. They've got liquidity. Meanwhile, Marathon Digital, they have warehouses filled with CASP miners. That's a particular investment they would like to protect. And this gamma squeeze level at 10 cents has yet to be broken. The massive catalyst that just took place within 48 hours was an FOMC policy change. This meeting was a quarterly report. For those of you who aren't familiar with FOMC or aren't using them to actively trade right now, this VIP group is a must-have for you. We connect monetary policy to technical analysis. You don't even need the charts to trade. Yeah, this render shows a falling wedge as we're awaiting rate cuts. On September 18th, once the rate cuts take place, we get everybody in here at the $5 range with an add-on, knowing there's even more upside and a take profit here in purple. Since then, with the reduction in rate cuts in 2025, renders sold off below the add-on level, almost reaching the original buy zone. It wasn't until this morning when the PCE data came out that it had a slight slight recovery, but this is not set to be long lasting. During this FOMC meeting, the committee reduced the amount of rate cuts scheduled for 2025. In September's quarterly report, they had projected 4 rate cuts. The market's reaction, super bullish. Altcoins took off. Everything was running strong. This time they took it back and they said, we've only got room due to inflation for 2. And this isn't even factoring in another upcoming economic event. The reporters were asking Powell questions about tariffs, and these are going to be a huge disruptor to the economy and inflation. Here's how it works in layman's terms. The new administration steps up and they start putting tariffs in place. Now BlackRock and these other VCs who may have capital allocated into the crypto market, they can't buy computer chips off China anymore, and they're going to have to buy them inside the United States. This disruption in supply chain management temporarily increases inflation. Over a period of time, about 1/4 of a fiscal year, it will adjust itself and even out, now more beneficial. Therefore, Q1 is not going to be time to take profit at all. Not only do we have no rate cuts in sight, only 2 coming up for 2025, we've also got the Bank of Japan carry trade and tariffs about to land smack dab in the middle of this market. So everybody who was thinking about, oh, we're going to be selling out and buying Lambos by Valentine's Day, think again, because in fact, you're going to get another round to load your bags. Looking at the total 3, this is the prior all-time high, and we sold off the gains from this rate cut. Almost 50%. And there is no catalyst in the monetary policy department anytime soon that's set to kick this off back to the bullish scenario. Even in the best case, the most upward possibility, this resistance line would then flip into a support and price would still be trapped right around 1.15 trillion. How CASP is going to play out will be very interesting. It has sold off ahead of schedule because of its strength and connection to the monetary policy balance sheet that we've displayed in many other videos, the 10 BPS upgrade, and the fact that CASP, during downward phases in the total 3 altcoin market cap, has historically been bullish for CASP. Its best time was when everything was selling off. Back here in August, the rest of the market was in a total dumpster fire and CASP was on the up and up. So this could potentially be good for CASP. Never count it out. This is always going to be the new cutting edge technology. Is the Pentium chip processor when everything else is running on those 1980 slow computers. The fundamentals haven't changed. This monetary policy also puts the CASP team back in the game for smart contracts, delaying the bull run peak, giving them more time to build and develop on chain. To get more information on projects that we're looking at, levels that we're looking at, and details on monetary policy, incorporating it into your trading plan, including when it's time to take profit, there were multiple signals right here at the market top coming from FOMC meetings. You can learn this all inside our VIP group. Thanks for checking out this video, guys. We'll catch you on the next one.